So, has anyone ever told you that you're kind of like a lizard? That's what we're going to tell you today. And naturopathic Dr. Randy Lee is going to tell you all about it here on Natural Health Dialogue. Randy, what are we talking about today?
We're going to talk about, every month this year, I'm talking about some kind of a cleanse. And today we're going to talk about the liver cleanse. I do this. I do the formal liver cleanse at least once a year, and that's in June. June's my liver month. But I do some stuff for my liver that we'll talk about more frequently than that. If you don't have some specific disease of the liver, or you don't have something specific wrong with your liver, most people never even think much about their liver. But if it's compromised, or if it's you're suffering from a disease like cirrhosis or hepatitis or any of those conditions, your liver takes top priority. That's pretty much true with anything. We say you don't even pay any attention to your little toe until you stub it. Once you stub it, it becomes top priority. Well, the liver can quickly become top priority in your body because of all the things that it does. And so once you start having problems with it, it can necessitate some pretty serious lifestyle changes.
Now, doesn't it regenerate like a lizard, though? Like you cut it and it grows back?
It does indeed. It does indeed. And we'll talk about that here in just a moment. When you stop and think about it, you couldn't live without your liver. It's the most significant cleansing organ in your body. Virtually everything that goes through the bloodstream gets filtered and cleaned by the liver. Couple of little facts that I like. The liver only weighs about 3 or 4 pounds. But it's a very, very complex organ. It has a double circulatory system. That means that it receives blood from both the veins and the arteries. The arteries are what are going out of your heart. The veins are what are bringing stuff back in for cleansing. The main artery carries plenty of oxygen from the lungs, and the main veins take all the small things that the intestine is full of, and the nutrients also from the intestine, and bring them back into the liver. So liver forms over 500 different functions. It's part of the digestive aids. It detoxifies food impurities. It inspects nutrients before it allows them to go into the bloodstream. Further, it has the ability to be its own metabolic chemical plant and makes many of the components that your body needs for life.
So when you talk about cleansing, and you do a lot because it's important,
right?
So we're talking today about an actual organ in your body that does some cleansing for you internally. So it seems to me like go ahead.
I said not just some cleansing for you. It's the primary cleansing agent that you have for everything in your circulatory system, for stuff that goes through the liver and the lungs, for the kidney. It's a major cleanser.
So
of
I'm
all
thinking
the organs that you have in the body, it's generally the most abused. Go ahead.
Well, I'm thinking it's really pays to take care of it then.
It's absolutely essential to take care of it. You can't live without it. And you think about it. If it's the thing that takes all the toxins out of your body and you don't have one, then you're not going to live for very long. You'll become so toxic until you'll just fall apart. Now, I just said that it's often the most abused because most of us don't pay close attention to the things that we eat, the things we put into our system. A lot of people physically abused with overuse of alcohol or even prescription medications or illicit drugs, all those kind of things. Those all have to be filtered through the liver as well. But, and this is what you were alluding to moments ago, it has the greatest capacity for regeneration of any organ in the body. As a matter of fact, I found a report that I was going to read 2 sentences out of from Johns Hopkins Medical Center, and it states, quote, "The liver is the only organ in the body that can replace lost and injured tissues." In other words, the word regeneration. A donor's liver will soon grow back to normal size after surgery, and the part that you receive, if you have a liver transplant, you don't normally get a whole liver, you get a part of a liver. And the part that you receive as a new liver will also grow to normal size within just a matter of a few weeks.
Wow.
So that's where we become lizard-like, if you will. Talk about the lizard tail that gets knocked off and it grows back on. Well, your liver if it has any health left in it at all, or if you get a liver transplant, which is just a part of a liver, it'll grow and carry on the functions that a normal liver would if you just take care of it.
That's really cool to think about.
Yep. Liver also manufactures cholesterol and bile. Everybody talks about low cholesterol diets and those kind of things. Quite frankly, the body gets enough cholesterol just from the liver. The dietary stuff is additive, which is the reason you can end up with too much cholesterol in your body. If the liver's producing really all that you need and you're having a high cholesterol diet, you can use up to about 50% of what the liver produces as an additive without causing harm to yourself. So in that respect, we could say about 2/3 of our cholesterol can come from the liver, about 1/3 of it from dietary sources. But if you're eating a lot of cholesterol, you can easily have a cholesterol problem in your body.
What if I eat liver?
Actually, liver, believe it or not, is a very healthy organ. Now, everybody says it cleans so much it can't possibly be healthy, but there are a lot of nutrients in the liver. And as long as you're making sure that the liver that you're eating, chicken liver, beef liver, those kind of things, are cleaned before you eat them, they're iron rich. They have a lot of other nutrients that are in there, so you can get some healthful benefits. Most people have an aversion to organ meats. I don't like very many organ meats. I do happen to love liver and have it on a regular basis. However, I always note I always have to eat liver when I'm eating out. My wife won't cook it. She says neither the smell, the texture, or anything about it is pleasing to her, so she doesn't do liver. A donor's liver will grow back and give you everything that you need, but then you have to take care of it to keep it going. One study even showed that a low-grade fever at night could indicate liver problems. So that's not to say that you've got lots of problems with the liver, but if you just have a really kind of a low-grade fever in the evening, you could be suffering from some liver problems. So if you've got all this resting on your liver, and we're talking about cleansing, it would stand to reason to me that you should consider cleansing in your cleansing regimen, that you make sure you do a liver cleanse periodically. Now, I do a major liver cleanse product every June, but in addition to that, there's very simple, popular, what I call a mini cleanse for your liver that you can do anytime, and it'll pretty much completely clean out your liver within about a 30-day period. And it's simple to do. You just consume once a day 2 tablespoons of olive oil mixed with 2 tablespoons of lemon juice and 4 ounces of apple juice. That can be pretty refreshing, but it's also significantly cleansing. So if you wanted to just do a liver cleanse a day or two long, bless you, just a day or two long, but you wanted to do something healthy for your liver, then you can do that. Just remember, a couple of tablespoons of olive oil, a couple of tablespoons of lemon juice, and about 4 ounces of apple juice. That's a really good mini cleanse that you can do anytime for just a day or for a few weeks or for a month or whatever. I've got one friend that does it 3 or 4 times a week all year round.
Wow, I could do it yourself cleanse. I love that.
You got it. And we're going to cover over the course of the month a bunch of herbs and things that help you to heal the liver, some foods that support it, some supplements that you can take that are specific to the liver. Very simply, very quickly, because we're about out of time, I'll just mention that they include things like alfalfa, milk thistle, red yeast rice, barberry, black radish, burdock, dandelion, fennel, horseradish. There's a bunch of them that will work, but you can take those just whenever you feel the need to. 2 quick statements and we're done. One, probably the most common cause of liver malfunction is overeating. We eat too much. We stress the liver too much. We make it go through too much work, and that can give you liver fatigue. And stress is also a major contributor to a fatigued liver. So if you can watch what you eat less, and stay away from stress, you can keep a healthy liver for a lifetime. Remember, you only get one. Take care of it.
All right. Very good. Well, thank you, Randy. And we'll see you all next time on Natural Health Dialogue.
Amen.